Which celebrity was treated so unfairly that we as a society owe them an apology?
With all the crap that he had to deal with from her fans.
Which celebrity was treated so unfairly that we as a society owe them an apology?
The gossip world seemed to explode when Stewart was busted cheating on Pattinson in the summer of 2012 with her married Snow White and the Huntsman director Rupert Sanders. Stewart eventually confirmed she was in a relationship with Pattinson for the first time in her public apology. This momentary indiscretion has jeopardized the most important thing in my life, the person I love and respect the most, Rob. I love him. I love him. I'm so sorry. Sources told Us Weekly that Pattinson was humiliated by the incident, but was still in love with Stewart. Even though Pattinson took Stewart back after she was caught cheating on him, the damage was done, and by May 2013, the pair were done for good. Sources told Us Weekly that the duo would often fight about Stewart's infidelity and alleged selfishness, with one insider noting, "He really put her through the ringer. Ultimately, it was like, either we move past this or we don't." It wasn't good for either of them. Another source told Us Weekly that the pair had a blow-up fight.
Which celebrity was treated so unfairly that we as a society owe them an apology?
I have said it once and I'll say it again. Coco Jones. For those of you who do not remember her, this is her right here. So, if you remember this movie, this is Let It Shine. This is Coco Jones right here. This is what she looks like now. I remember she made a YouTube video either last year or the year before last speaking about what Disney actually did to her. You know, they offered her all of these things, promised her this, pretty much this good life, and they completely dropped the ball. What they did decide to do is they completely dropped her and went to a different person. We're not going to say the person's name, but we know who. Thankfully, now she is finally getting the roses that she deserved. She's currently on Tea and Coco with Tara Grimes. Hopefully they are getting a season 2, but look.
Celebrity was treated so unfairly that we as a society owe them an apology. I'll go.
Y'all know I'm right. He tried to warn each and every one of you, but nobody listened to him. Nobody. He tried to tell each and every one of you about the pedophiles in Hollywood, and nobody would listen to him. Yeah, there's the man that deserves an apology.
Celebrity was treated so unfairly that we as a society owe them an apology.
In honor of the Doki Doki Literature Club remake, we absolutely owe Etika a posthumous apology. Now, I know his content probably wouldn't have passed as acceptable these days, but that doesn't change the fact that he paved a lot of ways for Black gaming YouTubers especially. However, this doesn't change the fact that a lot of us treated his blatant cries for help as jokes because he was too outgoing to have any real mental health problems. And now, I don't know if this is necessarily true, but as far as I know, he was getting help. He was taking medication, but it wasn't enough because getting treatment isn't the same as getting out of that environment. And I don't care if he apologized. I will never forgive Keemstar for the way he exploited him.
Which celebrity was treated so unfairly that we as a society owe them an apology? I'll go.
Monica Lewinsky. She was a 20-something intern, single, unmarried, who got taken advantage of by a married, older man in power, and then was roasted, crucified by the media for being a healthy young woman with a sex life. Monica Lewinsky, we are sorry.
Celebrity was treated so unfairly that we as a society owe them an apology.
Hashtag Taylor Swift is over party was the #1 trend on Twitter worldwide. Do you know how many people have to be tweeting that they hate you for that to happen?
We're people who got into this line of work because we wanted people to like us, because we were intrinsically insecure, because we liked the sound of people clapping because it made us forget about how much we feel like we're not good enough. And I've been doing this for 15 years and I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of that. Just feels like it's more than music now at this point. And just most days I'm like, okay. But then sometimes I'm just like, it just gets loud sometimes.
Which celebrity was treated so unfairly that we as a society owe them an apology?
This lady right here, Lupe Ontiveros. We as a Hispanic society need to forgive her because she was not Yolanda Saldivar. She was just so convincing that I know me personally and several of my friends still hate her, even though she wasn't the one that did the act. We associate her with killing Selena because of what she did in the movie. And unfortunately, the poor woman died without us giving her any credit for being such a believable actress. But yes, Lupe Ontiveros, merecías mejor. I'm sorry, ma'am.
Which celebrity was treated so unfairly that we as a society owe them an apology?
You can bop me. I have to ask a couple of things about Justin.
Okay, of course.
He's gone on television and pretty much said you broke his heart. You did something that caused him so much pain, so much suffering. What did you do?
I was upset. I was upset for a while. I think we're both really young.
But you said, I've only slept with one person in my whole life, 2 years into my relationship with Justin. And yet he's left the impression that you weren't faithful, that you betrayed the relationship.
Which celebrity was treated so unfairly that we as a society owe them an apology?
But I think it's sad that my culture turned on me. When I put so much, with my writing, I've always been adamant that not only I write my own raps, but that I want all women to write their own raps.
But you know there's a lot of rappers not writing.
It doesn't matter about what they're doing. My thing is just because I'm a woman.
But I'm not just because you're a woman. I think.
So if I was a man and a man came out and said I've been writing their raps, you wouldn't believe them? No, you wouldn't, because you would think.
I gotta jump in. I did believe when some reference tracks came out. I did believe that.
Listen to what you just said. Have you ever heard any reference tracks about me, but you believed it because I'm a female?
No,
so
wait, no!
You didn't hear reference tracks from Drake. If you didn't hear reference tracks associated with Drake, you would have never believed it.
Correct.
I'm a woman.
You're right. I want to say right. Yes.
Thank you. So
yes,
there's a double fucking standard. I've written.
Which celebrity was treated so unfairly that we as a society owe them an apology?
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp.